Hi everyone, it's Lynn Howland from Ergogenics, and I know at first you probably didn't recognize me because I didn't have my Ergogenics t-shirt on, but I thought I'd change things up a little bit and switch to a purple t-shirt because I'm that exciting. Anyway, today's topic is going to be about diet, and I know it's a terrible, dreaded word, but a lot of people ask, what's my diet like? Well, I'll answer it to how my diet is going to be starting today. And a couple of you are going to join me, at least you're promising, and I'm going to make you on Facebook. And basically, what do I do for a diet? Well, when I first started out in June of last year, I came across something called Fighter Diet, and it's on fighterdiet.com. I bought some of the ebooks. It's written by Pauline Norden, and basically it is an excellent way if you're the type of person that needs something just handwritten out to tell you what to do and you don't have to think about it. So it gave me great results. I got extremely lean. I don't follow it 100% now, but if you want to get it kind of a jump start and just get really great results, I strongly recommend you check that out. What I do now is sort of carb cycling. And what that means is you vary your carbs, okay, each day. And basically it tricks your body into not getting used to the same routine and the same food that you're taking in, because your body actually adjusts itself and metabolism when it already kind of knows what it's getting. And if you're doing the same thing over and over again, kind of like workouts, then your body's going to adjust and modify itself to run more efficiently on the food you're taking in, which is another reason why people get stuck. If you're doing the same diet and it doesn't change, you plateau. So anyway, what carb cycling is about is you do a couple days really low carb, high protein, I think it's smart to keep your fats low because fats basically add a lot of calories, and then you don't really get to eat as much. So anyway, you do high protein, low carbs for a few days, and then the next day you do a high carb day. And so you keep your carbs up. When I am on my diet and trying to eat really healthy, my carbohydrates on low carb day are still just like vegetables and things that, not like breads or pastas or anything like that, because those have a higher glycemic index, which increases your insulin response. It releases more insulin, which stores more fat. So try to keep your carbs on your high protein days on the lower end of the glycemic index, and you can actually look that up. There's lists online. If you go Google glycemic index, you'll be able to see that. Anyway, so I'll do that for a few days, and then you have your high carb day, which you lower your protein amount, because if you still ate that high protein, you'd have way too many calories. And then you just have more carbs. And when you do the carbs, now if you absolutely have to have your sweets, I guess this would be the day to do it, but I still, when I do have higher carbs, I try to keep them still fairly healthy, like whole grain foods. You can have, whole grain breads and whole grain pasta and things like that. Now, the thing I hate about carb day is the day after you do get bloated. So don't let that fool you, but it'll be fine after a couple days into the higher protein days. So do I keep specific track of calories? No, I don't. Should most people? Probably. And what I found is when I started keeping track of calories, it was too confusing. And basically, if I just listen to how my body reacts, it works better for me. If I was going to do a competition or something like that, then I would definitely have to count calories. But if you spread your food out and eat every 2.5 to 3 hours, and eat smaller meals, don't eat huge, gigantic meals, then, for me, it's okay to do that. And then when I feel like I'm getting a little flat, like my muscles aren't as big or full, then I'll do the carb day. And then I'll do the protein days for a few days. And anyway, this is what gets me to burn a lot of fat, and gets me how I look, and gets me my abs. Again, abs are made in the kitchen, or at least most of it anyway. I don't do a lot of abs like if you watch my last video, but anyway, that if you want to log your calories, a good way to do that is on fatsecret.com, for example. You can download an app to your smartphone, and a lot of those will even they'll just scan in the barcodes of the food and all the information will go straight into the app. And then, and then you can know what you're eating that way. So anyway, that's what I do. It works great, and hopefully it'll work for you. And if you have any questions about that, just get a hold of me on the Facebook page. That's facebook.com/ergogenics, and I'll put a little link here. So anyway, hopefully that wasn't too confusing for you. Thanks for watching, and I'm serious, all you people on Facebook that said they were going to do this diet with me, we're doing it, okay? All right, thanks guys. Talk to you later.